Hello? Hello? Alright, we got audio. Let's continue. Sorry.
You got that.
I don't remember where I left off. Am I up to anything? Hi, Jake. Oh, I should probably read this in case you guys aren't listening. It's Hugo and Damien. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can't I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alliance. Alias? Alias. Elias. Pfft. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I've got to destroy this computer. Mango, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it is best to physically destroy the platters altogether. ... The Victorians were well versed in information security. Mango, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. See that art. I breathed in some of my dinner. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these things before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Mango? I turn around. It's Joseph. Joseph, what are you doing here? I don't like Joseph. Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatist. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep. Admittedly, a little out of my depth here. Thank God, I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know. Thank God. Yep, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. Oof. The points get you into heaven, that's how it works. No. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends. Who's ready for some art? Art is dead and nothing is real. You know I am. You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames, and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff. Well put, Mango. All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I'd be there for the free cheese. I like art now, see? I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go help myself to some tiny wines. Talk art with Hugo and Damien, because fuck Joseph. So, what's this first place? This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. I look at the art. It is rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys? Sorry. Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment. Mango. Ass. Nice. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy. See, they say that there's butts in there, but this art, I'm not seeing butts. Maybe that one. But there's no butts. Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What'd miss? What did... I think I'm having a stroke. What did I miss? I'm just gonna say that. Butts. Shame. The cheese is nice, though. You like Damien? He's so cringy. At least to me, he's cringy. I know you like the goths, though. Shall we visit the next place? We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of... I'm not even sure. Hangs on the walls. Oh, jeez. What am I looking at here?
Hey.
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a butt. I want to say it's a butt again, but I'm going to look up. Hold on. It's a butt, why not? Nah. Yeah, I was trying to look. There's normally like guidelines on how to do it to get like the dad that you want. The weather. Huh? Oh well. Strafe. See, I wish I could see the art. Like, I kind of see the art. So, I'm gonna do that. The gestures, the color, they remind me of my childhood, of my parents. Intriguing that you discover something so personal in an image so non-specific, Mr. Chutney. May I ask you to say a little more? Just kidding, it's a butt. No. Certainly. These vivid, simple forms communicate a solemnity. Solemnity. I think I'm having a stroke. That is betrayed by the raw expressiveness of the brushwork, which, in a way, speaks to the essential nature of the human experience. The scars left by the passage of time and the turmoil of contemporary life are both contextualized and deepened by the rose-colored echoes of pre-Oedipal consciousness.
Oh.
Slow down there, Mango. Do us a favor and keep it simple. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt.
Oh.
While a valid assessment, I can't help feeling your initial judgment may be closer to the artist's intentions. Maybe you're underestimating how much the artist liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts.
Ah.
Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. Wow, how do you figure that?
Oh.
That's what it says on the placard. Oh.
Hmm?
Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that.
Oh.
Not gonna lie, this is me in some art galleries. Some of them, I know I can't do. But there are some artworks that I definitely could do. Like, there was one I saw that was just an outline. This is in a local gallery. That was just an outline of Africa. And it just had a smiley face in it. And that was it. Would I think to do that to submit it to a gallery? No. But could I recreate it? Yes.
I.
Hugo, not here.
Ah.
No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him.
Oh.
You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one. See, I don't have the intellectual depth. That's my issue. I've got some artistic skill. I know, right? But yeah, I've got some artistic skill, depending on who you ask. Anyways, art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is so bad, so your art would be bad. Interesting. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point.
Oh
Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. Aw. We know, buddy. That's cute. He's passionate about it. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No.
Ah.
It's wine and cheese. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese.
Oh.
We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it gonna be any weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it. Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us.
Oh, Kirk Douglas.
What? Kirk Douglas? So, quick question.
Oh.
Shoot. What is happening? I second this question.
Hey.
Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Chutney. Not butts again. Fear of existence. They really like screaming. Very humanity of being human. What do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, really mean it. Damien fixes him with a hard stare. I was going to start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't going to play well with this crowd. Wise. Yeah. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Whew. Sorry, I keep coughing. I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together. Aww. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. That's what I forgot to get at the store. I wanted to get cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Icarus. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too. I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler, possibly? Is that a type of cheese? I feel like it's a type of cheese. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses, mostly boats. Is this my father? My dad loves boats. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats. In favor of a long history of religious imagery in artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Mango? Food artistry? Tasteful nudes of the artist? No. I do like landscapes. Hi, Pollyanna. I paint my most common paintings that are my own are cats, which is just paintings of pictures I've taken of my cats. So that's not an option here. So I'm just gonna go with landscapes because I've painted landscapes. I'm trying to think if I have any up here. I think I could examine a lot of beautiful imagery and recapture it on a canvas. And I'm just kidding, it's gonna be butts. Joseph gives me a high five. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Alright, boys, good art. Good art. Agreed. See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads. Did I mess? I think I messed up with Hugo last time. One heart with him. One heart with Matt. And those are the guys I like. Dude, I feel like it was Matt. Instead of the messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father? Want to go to the coffee spoon?
Yeah.
Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo-jazz and stuff. Amanda? Are you gonna bring your laptops and your leather-bound journals so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Coffee sounds so good right now, but it's like 7 o'clock. Let me grab my laptop and leather-bound journal. Amanda and I take the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar, pierced face. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Defend a witch house, change the subject. Reappropriate lines from Taken. Change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Yeah, man. Today's my first day. Matt's still training me. Mango! He's so dreamy. Look at that man. Look at the screen. Is that your man? That's mine. I'm gonna stick beside him. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high-five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Alright, Pablo. Now, what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you? Americano football. American football. Decaf for a cutie. Nice. Father John Misto. Oh. Americano football, please. Our coffee is as strong as that band's feels. Good choice. I don't get it. American football is a sport, but it's also this emo band that made a good album and then waited over a decade and then made another good album. And their music was very sad and sometimes featured sad trumpets. And I'm over-explaining the joke again. Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, the kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes. Hell yeah. I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was going to go record shopping. Want to come along? Absolutely. Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. That's 'cause you like him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Oh, you would have liked the Father John Misto. Okay. I'm cheating. Fight me. No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? No, the sound is way different. Damn, I should have shown his Father John Misto. Damn it.
Hey.
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent. But really, I think it's just nice to collect records.
Hey.
It's cool that in this day and age, we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones. But there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. Aw. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs?
Hey.
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school.
Oh.
I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Hey.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Milkshake, purple, strawberry. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Chamomile. Power Violence Cherry Blossom. What's your favorite ambient sound? Howls at the Bone Chorus. Rain. What's your dream vacation spot? Living off the fat of the land in Ibiza. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I've fabricated this universe? Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Matt thinks for a moment. Hmm.
Huh?
Oh, I know, just the thing. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Smoky Rolls Down Thunder Canyon by Devendra Banhart. Sounds like what you need is some Devendra Banhart. Actually, I think everyone needs a little bit of Devendra Banhart in their lives. I know, right, Shannon? Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation. Is this... I thought I turned off copyrighted music. Oh well. You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one ear budded. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Oh.
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight.
Oh.
The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd?
Hey.
That nerd is my buddy Mango. Mango, this is beacon of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Oh.
You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on?
Hey.
Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. This one poster says Dance Boys Kissing. I got a flyer for it right here.
Hey.
You and Amanda should come by that night.
Hey.
Matt blushes. Ooh! I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Oh.
Will Vacant Veil be playing?
Hey.
If only. I finish paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. That's a fucking mood.
Hey, yeah.
All of that stuff, and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I'm not really a big fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Oh.
And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. Hi, Jade. Good evening. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when's the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
But I bet I could find out. You want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah, why not? It's legal. I don't do it, but it's legal. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting.
Hey.
After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Yeah, sounds great.
Ah, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
Hey.
Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? definitely knew that.
Hey,
But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear.
oh,
Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black. It's gotta be Damien's son, right? Is that Damien's son? Excuse me, Mr. Drugman? Yeah, surprise. The person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son. To be fair, this was, like... When was this game made? It was made a little while ago. And, it wasn't legalized everywhere yet. Is it legalized everywhere? Or is that still a state-based thing?
wait.
I know it was brought down from a class 1 drug. Class 2? Something like that. I don't know. We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, we just prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Show him you're not wearing a wire or cite mutual destruction. Sure, destruction. What? Show him I'm not wearing a wire. I've seen this in cop films before. I lift up my shirt to prove I'm not wearing a wire. Oh, Jesus. Put that away, please. It's not legal in every state, but you should know what the law is where you live, is all I'm saying. Yeah. For sure. Depends on the why. Yeah. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right. Now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright. How much do you want? 1. 1 what?
Hey,
Yeah.
oh,
He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much?
Hey,
1? Oh my god, look. Here, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you won't. If you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a whiff. It smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
hey.
That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off public property before we smoke this.
Hey,
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Garmencita's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. He paused there. He's thinking about doing something else.
hey.
Awesome, let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Sorry, reading makes me sleepy. Whoa, what a collection.
Hey,
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me, and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house.
hey, dude.
If you say so.
What?
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch.
Hey,
Never was too good at this.
hey.
Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. Well, let's... rip that golf fairway? Yes, let's do that. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while, though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby?
What?
Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god.
Hey.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces.
Hey.
Yeah, this is oregano. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. The little punk ripped us off.
Hey.
Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right. We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. Don't do drugs, kids. I know, this lingo is really cringe. Yeah, they couldn't even tell oregano. Like, you've gotta, if you're buying it, like, at least open it up and smell it. Gotta be sure you're checking your shit, man. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Yeah, I know. If it's legal, visit a store. Whack. Who's that?
Hey.
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness, the dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Oh.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Oh.
So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. That's sad. I'm so sorry.
Hey.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Oh.
I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh, yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. No way, you had a ska phase? Phase, ska never dies.
Hey.
Not ska, that's such a dad band. Except for Scommunist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Yeah, sounds great.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey, dude.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Oh.
I sit down at the piano. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Go with the classic. I start playing Chopsticks. What a jam. I swear, every time these headphones shove hair down my ear. I think I got it. It tickles me. I don't like it. Alright, buddy, can you top that?
Oh.
I shouldn't. Ah, come on.
Hey.
No, it's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Chopsticks, a song that children who are learning the piano usually figure out before they're 10. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Whoa, okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune, filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool.
Oh.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. I know. Throwing the eggplant and the, spark emojis out. Oh, wait. I forgot that this... Don't mind. That. I'm gonna move this over here. I forgot this, covers up the people. Okay. Come on, man. That was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night?
Oh, man.
Oh, no, I never play those. Well, why not? You're really good. I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. All right, man. But I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Oh, man.
Thanks.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Hey.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine.
Hey.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no. Hi, hungry.
What?
No! I'm Dad! Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo, you set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? He really is a sweetheart. No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing. He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night.
Arcade 5.
S rank. You can't see it. But it's an S rank. I was trying to show you. It's fine. I got S. Matt likes me. King of carrot flowers? Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in after a few bites of ice cream from the freezer. I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. Seriously, this game makes me so sleepy. I even have all the lights on. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Oh. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm not. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. I don't want to leave her alone. Something must have happened. Get out. Okay. Quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Teenagers. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. Holy shit. I can't stop yawning, man. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Damn, that was fucking loud. Oh, okay. Haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decide that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Aw.
Oh.
Honey, You know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and says, sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%.
Huh.
This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing, I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh, no.
I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California? Right? Emma R. The best friend. You got it. Wow, proud of you. I guessed. I had no idea.
Huh.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? She's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night, and they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Ooh. Yikes.
Oh.
So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh.
Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R., and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. Exactly, Jake. They aren't real friends. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Ugh.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P., Emma R., and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos, without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R., which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R. just, like, glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Did she poop the bed too? Gossipy one, boring one? Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. Hi, Sarah. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which is, I realize, is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R. asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R. say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R. says, you know what, let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I want to know what she says. I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. You know, I completely understand. This is a man thing. She made perfect sense right there. Although I'm pretty sure this character, Amanda, was written by dudes. So, I don't know. Because it was Game Grumps that made this game. I don't know if they wrote all of the things, but yeah. Anyways, they were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red, and then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because they're red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend that I understand. So old. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P. about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P. sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everyone dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R.'s been there since Dad died, and I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. That's a good idea. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. Where's the D, all of the above? Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes. Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
She said it for me.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Oh man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. It was sweet. Strong. I am strong. Huh? Don't I know it? Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. You use that at all? I figure it'd help me develop a bit more muscle. Yeah, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You are also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Coffee time. You know dads love coffee. Gonna brew myself something black as midnight on a moonless night. I put on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Oh, Jake. I can be your daddy. I'll be your daddy, Jake. Dad, ready for today? I'm ready for every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on. No, are you ready for the thing we're gonna do today? The thing that you promised you'd do? Honey, I already told you I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them. Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad. Nope, I don't remember that. Craig's kids, that hand-drawn invitation. Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. They spelled cordially wrong. Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me. Dad, just... I'll see you in a minute. Put on going outside pants. No prob. Hello, thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best, bow, and present my daughter, who thanks them with a curtsy. This way, please. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals, and Matt and his daughter Carmencita are here, too. You are my dad. You're my dad. Woogie, 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 woogie. I'm like a soundboard. I'm just full of references. And it's just pressing the buttons. And I go. Anyways, Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. I want tea. Sounds nice. Hey, dude. How's the tea?
Hey.
The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Hello, Carmencita. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please have a seat. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair.
Hey.
Hi, everyone.
Oh.
I turn to see Daisy and Brian entering the backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. See, Amanda? Amanda gives me a knowing look and I return an obliging wink. She rolls her eyes. Is that really something your daughter had to pressure you into, Brian? I give Amanda another, even more exaggerated wink. She rolls her eyes even harder. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Now, if you all put on your designated tiaras... There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plates. Well, except for Brian's. His is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I feel like I've got to, talk up higher because they're younger girls. I don't think this is going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought. I don't know what voice that is. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it.
Whoa.
Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off and into the bushes. I'll get that later. Hey, everybody. Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies. Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah, it's been steeping for a while now. Awesome.
Oh.
Would you girls like to serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servants' help. Craig leans over to me.
Oh.
That's me. Craig places teacups in front of all of us. Whew, sorry. And a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with Matt's and take a sip.
Oh.
Good lemonade. It's tea.
Hey.
Right, very good tea. I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite of her sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So, the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Hear, hear. Oh, wait, that's my daughter. Hear, hear. But I'm a warrior princess. I hunt and stuff. And I have, like, a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. And I'll be a rock star princess. I'm also a space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me Street Channel princess, hacker princess, rude boy princess, hacker princess. I surf the information superhighway on my cyber deck, hacking into mainframes and unleashing havoc on the megacorps of the dystopian Metropolis. I also rollerblade everywhere. I think I'll be landscaper and general contracting princess.
Hey.
Barista princess reporting for duty.
Dude.
Hey everybody, CrossFit princess is here. Not now, servant. If it weren't for the princess uprising, it would be you serving me. We sip tea for a little longer, and then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rock star warrior princesses, I think. They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. Carmencita made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall? Your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice.
Oh.
Ah, thanks.
Ah.
It's really nice the girls are getting along. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community.
Hey.
We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know? I hadn't even realized, and I don't even know if Amanda does either. But I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm so proud of her. You better not proud, Dad, cried this tea party mango. That's so cute. I brought extra word jumbles if anyone wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on, and the girls all get tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. Here's your reminder. Drink some water and oil your nails. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, Hacker Princess. I don't know if that's high-pitched enough for a young girl. You want dinner? Nah, I filled up on cookies. Me too. I'm tired. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way. But also in a kind of scary way. House up.
Eh?
I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is this because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time?
Hey.
I corrupted her, Dad. She secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair. Do I have dads?
Welcome. You've got dads.
I do have dads. Do I have a message? I do really like Hugo, but I think I'm just gonna go for it with Matt. Nah, I'm pretty set with Matt. Alright. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Final Fantasy... Oh man, give me a second. 7. For new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. Do I not have a job? He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks. And they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she didn't end up taking her to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot. So it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange he doesn't want to actually play it. He's got trauma. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep.
Huh?
Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals? They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. That's true. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop.
Ugh.
Those sandals are going directly in the evidence locker. What's the...
Oh.
It's the trash. Fine, fine. I reluctantly walk over to the trash in the kitchen. These sandals. We've been through a lot together. I should say a few words. Carried me when no one else could, sandals. I don't know who I am without you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Heroes don't always wear capes. Sometimes they have Velcro straps. Ooh. Goodbye, old friends. Come on, Dad, we gotta go.
Huh.
I've never seen the Coffee Spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pup concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Mango! I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. See, they're always together. They're probably gonna get together, you know? Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's a witch house. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. Head to the back of the Coffee Spoon where I find Matt going over some last minute details with Pablo. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug. Glad you can make it, Mango. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the Third Waves, who were all extremely attractive and could beat me up, and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
Wait, what?
No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes, when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes. They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside. All 17 of them. Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? I'll do it. I'll play. What are you doing? What? What would you even do? Stop talking, close your mouth. The Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Mango. Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. Sure as ska is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes. Ooh. Thank you, Mango. I owe you big time. Yeah, you do. I know one way you can repay me. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? I know the trumpet sound. Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to... I agreed to pull out my ska. No. Absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of their art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this? I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is going to be Fireblast, Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous. Hey, yo! We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know, or maybe have seen before, but would like to see again. And I'm rambling now, sorry. Aw, Matt. So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard, and launches into a set. See, I would be in the back, practicing. Like, you should be practicing, not watching. Anyways, thank you, everyone. This one is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy and accessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming. Especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo! And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who've been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now. Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. 3 days? I don't know what it did say. I shouldn't have told you all. I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now. Put your hands together for the third waves. Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of anarchic female-fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. Their magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano, other than it has keys and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Ooh. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? Everything is great. I want to reassure him that I'm okay. I just can't get the words out. I'm here.
Hey.
I say that all the time. Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Mango. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night.
Hey,
Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formally of this Communist Manifesto, Mango Chutney. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Mango, but you can call me by my stage name, Thomas Kalnoki. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. There's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess, that's some good stage banter. And now I have to play a song. This song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Take a deep breath. How hard can it be? Oh, God. There you are making me play, but it's not like actual. I think it's just hitting random stuff.
Tickle that ivory.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, ooh, ooh. Singing that easy ska tune. Unity, watch us fill up the room. Rude boys coming for you, take warning. If you don't skank tonight, it'll be alarming. Everybody ska, beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up to the Ska Enterprise. Ska Trek Enterprise? Oh, God. Doing your best deserves an S. Ah! What was that? Oh, man. I look up at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh, no, I'm losing them. Ska really is dead. And I killed it. Everybody ska? Everybody ska! Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from the two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage, playing the guitar. We lock eyes, and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty, to the Star Trek Enterprise.
Hey.
Matt jumps into improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springsteen wrote in high school.
Oh.
We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sella. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name.
Hey.
They want to hear you play, man.
Hey.
Matt smiles.
Hey.
I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. I high-five Amanda and we look toward the stage. Hey, everybody. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile.
Hey.
Who helped me to be able to do this again.
Oh.
Thank you.
Hey.
This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again.
Oh.
Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me.
Ah.
That was amazing.
Hmm.
It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. Glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What?
Oh.
I didn't realize it suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. Must have taken so much for him to jump on that stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmen seated to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? Yeah, then Matt and I can have his house alone. Together. We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Slay. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt.
Oh.
Hey, dude. Need help closing up?
Hey. Hey.
I'd love that. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floors in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality ever, every step of production from thread to stitch, overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far.
Hey.
We head back into the Coffee Spoon, and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Hey.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute. Oh, plus you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Hey. Oh.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Hey.
Yeah. Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out.
Oh.
He takes a deep breath.
Oh.
I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner. Someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time. Hold on, I'm gonna move my stuff. Until tonight. What changed?
Oh.
You. Blood rushes to my face.
Oh.
When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself, and I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad.
Hey.
But when I got up there and started playing, for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Oh.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you.
Hey,
Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth. Oh God, I'm sorry. Sorry. I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but
Hey,
I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Slay! Get it! Hell yeah. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth, and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other. Ow. The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right.
hey.
Let's go back to my place. Ah! Ah! What did I say? I said what we were gonna do. Stay complete. Not the fade to black, man. Look at that man. That man's mine.
Power of a dream, Daddy.
I'm a dream daddy. Hear that, Jake? I'm a dream daddy. I'll be your daddy. Oh my god. I'm so tired. I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. Ah! King of carrot flowers. Go on all Matt dates. I did it. I went on all Matt dates. Whew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Mango, be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start? Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. You asked too many questions. What? No. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. The life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. What? Dada, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something?
Huh.
Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. What? Oh. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Alright.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? I've done that before at a party. Sure is, fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. I'm sad I never got a graduation party. Either time I graduated. And I wanted a graduation party. Mainly, it's like super selfish, but mainly you got a lot of like useful shit. So, I don't know. I also didn't move out till I was like 19. So, I don't know. Don't say anything. Just go and have fun with your pals, alright? You cannot date them all at the same time. But you can go back. So, how it's saved out before my third date with Matt, you can go back to that save file and then date other dads and get each ending with them. I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Priorities. Mango, my dude. Pablo has the shirt business going. My bud, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them of fine quality, screen printed with the logo and visage of world-renowned witch house outfit, Vacant Veil. Purchasable at most respectable retailers, but more specifically out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Mango! Brian, you made it. I don't pass up on a good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro.
Oh.
This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. You hate your wife and you're secretly gay. Fuck off. Sure thing, Joseph. No. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. No. Well, see you later. See you never. Fuck you, bitch. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. He does like cheese. Hugo, it could have been you, sweetie, too. Don't worry about it. Maybe I can redo an ending and date him, too. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Mango. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Joseph is really sus, and his wife is a drunk and is miserable. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Pew pew. Haha. Yeah, thanks. Pew pew pew. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe?
Huh.
Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table.
I don't know.
Good stuff. Yep. I also don't like Robert. I know he kind of has, like, they, like, give him a bit of redemption, but then when you finally, like, get with him, he becomes an asshole again. Like, he doesn't change. Men don't change. Don't trust them. They won't change. See you later. Most of the time. It's a very rare occasion that men do actually change. Anyways. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. I stare at Lucian. He knows. I know. But I'm a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. I spot Amanda and Carmencita in a corner of the party. I wonder what they're up to. As I walk up, I can tell that they're already deep in conversation. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really? No. Just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita here's getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days. Flute it is. Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me, and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. I better keep making rounds. I leave the two of them to keep conspiring. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. But where's Matt? Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you.
Huh.
For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry, don't cry. I swear to God, Mango, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do.
Huh.
Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Dad.
World's best dad. Get good Amanda ending. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Matt is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. So pretty. Sitting under the cherry blossom tree confessing our feelings. Oh my god.
Pew.
Pew pew. Love you, Pops. Here, I'll sit up for the ending. I'm stretching. It's only 8:30 and I'm tired. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Hey,
Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee I could put something together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say.
oh man.
Hey, I just wanted to say that...
Oh man.
Gosh, this is going to come out dumb no matter how I say it. So, here goes.
Hey,
I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Whoa.
oh man.
You brought out the best in me. And it wasn't just because of the ska. Although that was really cute.
Oh,
Every moment that we've gotten to spend together since we've met has been an adventure. And I just hope that we get to keep doing that. We make a pretty good team, you know? I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing. And the music singing. And actually pretty much everything related to music. But I can organize a party pretty well. I'm also good at kissing. So that's a big plus.
hey.
That's true. You are very nice to kiss. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He giggles.
Hey.
See, that was a good one. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. Feels really great to be writing again. Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me. Maybe I could show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later. You know? I'm gonna insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily. You know what? I'd actually like that. It's okay to cry if you're feeling sad. I did it. Dream Daddy done. Done. Thinking I'm seeing stuff up there. Daddy. Dream Daddy. Gonna be your dream. Dream Daddy. And I got the good endings. I don't know if it's possible to get with Craig and I think Robert. I don't know if it's possible to get with them. I know it's possible to get with the rest. I'm pretty sure Damien is like an actual vampire thing. I don't know. I've never done those. I can do those. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Daddy, not being of your baby. Daddy. Fishing mini game. But yeah, I could play this again to try and get the other endings if you guys want to see that. I know it already exists on the internet. And I'm just going to cheat anyways to get the right ending. I don't know if there's any test company, please ignore. QA. Open this up. That is a lot of special thanks. And all of our dads, special thanks. A game from Game Grumps. Aaron and Danny. Daddy. Dream. Daddy. You're the best, Pops. Amanda. Why does she look like that, but I just look like the same character? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Dream Daddy. Woo! Why'd he come out shirtless? I'm not mad about it, but why? What's it gonna be? Dream Daddy. Gonna love you, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah, Game Grumps made this. That's why it's like funny and interesting. Why do you think I picked Matt? I like Matt. And that was Dream Daddy. Alright, well, with that, I'm gonna go. It's a shorter stream, I know, but I'm tired and I have plans at 9 o'clock. So, I'm gonna go grab a quick bite to eat. Yeah. I pinned, this is probably really loud music, but that's fine. I pinned Ben's merch. I think it's, I don't know where chat is. Over there? Over there? Over there? Over here. Or down here. Like under your screen. but I pinned Ben's merch that I designed. Kind of. I did art. So everyone go buy one. It's Christmas time. It's a perfect time to get cozy. So yeah, get a sweatshirt. I have a Discord. I think everyone here is in it. So with that, I will see you guys next time. Probably playing Fortnite or Dress to Impress because I have a problem. Maybe Stardew. Who knows? I need to get back into that. But have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye, love you, bye.